Have you ever watched a Marvel trailer and thought, wow, that looks amazing, only to realize that some of the coolest moments never even happened in the movie? That's because Marvel has a habit of using fake, altered, or completely deleted scenes in their trailers. We have to start with one of Marvel's biggest lies, the infamous Hulk in Wakanda, shot from Avengers: Infinity War. This trailer had everyone hyped, showing Hulk charging into battle alongside Captain America, but then the movie came out, and Hulk never appeared in the battle at all. That's because Bruce Banner couldn't transform into the Hulk after getting beaten by Thanos. Marvel straight up animated Hulk into the trailer just to mislead us. And it didn't stop there. Next, let's talk about another Infinity Saga fake out, Thor's missing eye. In Thor Ragnarok, but look closely in the trailer, Thor still has both eyes. In the final movie, Hela actually takes out his right eye. Marvel intentionally kept this hidden in the trailers to avoid spoilers. They even CGI'd his eye back in for marketing. In trailer, we see a shocking moment Hela catches Mjolnir and effortlessly crushes it in what looks like a dark alley. But in the actual movie, this scene takes place in a completely different setting, an open field in Norway. Now let's talk about one of the worst kept Marvel secrets ever. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield returning in Spider-Man: No Way Home. Marvel tried so hard to hide them in the trailers, but they failed miserably. In the final battle scene, the trailer shows Tom Holland's Spider-Man jumping toward the tower by himself. But in the actual movie, this was a huge team-up moment. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were right there with him. Marvel deliberately cut them from the trailer to keep their return a surprise, but fans quickly spotted the awkward gaps. Spider-Man 2002 had a trailer that was almost lost to history, the original teaser featuring the Twin Towers. In this trailer, Spider-Man catches criminals in a helicopter using a giant web spun between the Twin Towers. But after the tragic events of September 11th, 2001, this teaser was pulled from circulation. Some fans believe the footage was never meant for the final movie, while others speculate it could have been a key action sequence. What we do know is that the final movie includes a subtle tribute, a skyline reflection of the towers in Peter Parker's eyes. Let's move on to 2003's Daredevil. In the trailer, we see Matt Murdock standing on the edge of a Gothic-style building looking over the city. But when the movie was released, that entire background was different. The filmmakers decided to digitally alter the skyline for the final cut. The Dark World also had its fair share of missing trailer scenes. One of the biggest omissions was a sequence where Thor gives Jane Foster a grand tour of Asgard. While Asgard is a huge part of the movie, this specific moment never made it into the final cut. Avengers Endgame had one of the most anticipated trailers of all time, but did you notice something missing? In this dramatic shot, something important was left out: Mjolnir. In the final movie, Thor was actually holding Mjolnir during this moment, but Marvel deliberately edited it out of the trailer to avoid spoiling one of the biggest crowd-cheering moments in MCU history. In trailer, Nebula is charging forward in fire and destruction, but in the final cut, the whole background was altered, adding just another way trailers keep us guessing. In Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, in one particular scene, Doctor Strange stands in a dark, eerie environment, seemingly preparing for something intense. But when the movie came out, fans realized something was missing: Christine Palmer. In the actual movie, Christine is right there next to him. Marvel digitally removed her from the trailer, likely to avoid revealing too much about her role in the multiversal adventure. Sometimes, entire trailer sequences are made just for marketing. The 2003 Hulk teaser featured an intense scene of Bruce Banner transforming, but guess what? This scene was never meant for the film. It was purely made to build hype. Marvel is known for hiding major character reveals, and this epic battle shot from the Civil War trailer is something or someone is missing. In the movie, Spider-Man is right there, but Marvel kept him out of the trailers to keep his debut a secret. In Iron Man 2 trailer, this moment was supposed to be a cute send-off, Pepper kissing Tony's helmet before he jumps into action. But for some reason, this emotional moment was completely cut from the final film. One of the funniest shots in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer was Deadpool standing wide-legged, ready for action. But when the movie dropped, this entire pose was nowhere to be found. Another case of trailer-only footage. But here's the bigger trick. Marvel changed Wolverine's adamantium skeleton into a bullet in the trailer to avoid a major spoiler. They really went the extra mile to keep fans guessing until the very end. The Far From Home trailer positioned Mysterio as a hero from another dimension. Fans were excited to see this new multiverse connection, but in the actual film, it was all a lie. In the trailer, Captain Marvel's train entrance looks intense, but in the actual movie, she enters through the door instead, a small but clever edit to keep us on our toes. In the trailer Black Panther, the royal Talon fighter glides through Wakanda, but in the final movie, the landscape is different. The rocks, the sky, even the lighting got a makeover. Black Widow's trailer hyped up Taskmaster as a mysterious, dangerous villain. Fans speculated about who could be behind the mask, but Marvel deliberately avoided showing the true identity. In the final film, it turns out Taskmaster isn't who we expected. Marvel carefully cut around the real reveal to keep fans in the dark. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings had one of the coolest action sequences in its trailer, the intense bus fight. But did you notice something missing? Some of the biggest stunts were either cut or edited. Marvel often tweaks fight scenes in trailers to keep surprises for the full movie. In the Quantumania trailer, Kang the Conqueror ominously asks Scott Lang, "Have I killed you before?" This line sent chills down fans' spines, setting up Kang as a multiversal menace. But in the movie, that line was nowhere to be found. Marvel completely removed it, likely to shift the tone of the movie. So there you have it, Marvel's biggest trailer lies. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments.